Hello and welcome back to the studio. So today we're going to be troubleshooting a question I got from one of my subscribers. Apparently they can't select eye detection AF in their Canon menu. It's grayed out and they don't know how to ungray it so they can select it and track the eye. So in this video, that's what we're going to be looking at. This is awesome, thank you. I'm constantly learning new things about this camera. At one point I got mad and turned off the face tracking. I want to use it again, but everything I've tried, all your steps, still has the eye detection box grayed out. The error message reads, not available because of the associated function settings, AF method. I am truly stumped. Any other suggestions? All right, let's answer that question. And that question was in response to this video right here. This video is all about how to set up your R5 to get the super stickiest autofocus eye tracking possible. But watch this video first because clearly there's some settings in this video that need to be set first before you can get into that video, and then watch that video after to figure out how to get the super stickiest eye tracking out of your R5. All right, with that being said, let's jump into the Canon R5 menu and figure out how to ungray that eye detection AF setting so you can actually use your eye tracking autofocus. All right, so let's troubleshoot this question. First thing you want to do is make sure your lens is in autofocus, not manual focus. So that's AF, not MF. Sometimes when you take the lens out of the bag, you switch it to MF and then you're like, why doesn't my autofocus work? So check the lens first and then we'll move on to step 2. All right, so I've recreated the issue here with my R5 and we're gonna go through and fix the problem. So as you can see, I can't select eye detection AF. It doesn't work. And if I go to try and track my model's eyes, all I have is my focus point, but I can't actually track the eyes. All right, so let's pop back into the menu here. And what you wanna do is go over to tab 6 in the AF menu, or sorry, tab 4. And here where it says limit AF methods. So in this section, you can turn on and off different autofocus methods. So if you don't want these methods, you can turn them all off. But what you want to do is make sure that this method, tracking, is enabled. So if you want to pull like a practical prank on your buddy, just go into their menu and turn this off and they'll be like, oh, I can't track anything. I can't track faces, I can't track birds, I can't track cars, and then let them try and figure it out.
It was a joke.
So anyway, you got to make sure that this is on, and anything you don't use, just turn off. All right, then we hit the OK button and we're out of here. Now we're going to go back to tab 1. And then in terms of your settings, you want to make sure AF operation is set to servo. That means it's continuously autofocusing. If you set it to one shot, it just, when you half press the shutter, it just focuses there, and if your subject moves, they'll be out of focus. So you want to make sure you're on servo. Now you go to AF method and you want to select your tracking. So select the tracking, subject to detect, people, or if you want animals or cars or whatever. I shoot people, so I put it on people. Now you'll see your eye detection is enabled. So enable it, disable it. You can set it all up now. And then continuous autofocus is not what you think it is. I have a video about it here if you want to go check it out. Continuous autofocus is basically, does your camera continually autofocus even if you're not behind the camera? Like if you're not touching any buttons, do you want the camera to continually autofocus? I like leaving that on because I shoot a lot of weddings. It does drain your battery, but watch that video if you want to know more about continuous autofocus. And there you go. So now you can use eye detection. So let's pop back into here. Let's take a look at our model and let's loosen up the tripod. And as you can see, we are tracking the model, no problem. It's locked onto the eye. And if you hit the left and right button, you can switch between eyes, right, left, right, left, right, left, and there you go. All right, and hopefully that answers your question about eye detection autofocus and how to enable it in your menu. And for anybody interested, I set up a Discord group and it's all for photographers and videographers. Come join the Discord group, share your photos, ask questions about photography, videography, exposure. I'm trying to build a nice community where we can all interact and grow. And I don't know, I find the YouTube comment system not very interactive, so Discord is the way to go. And it's free. Just subscribe to my YouTube channel and meet me over on Discord, and we can talk photography and videography. All right, see you guys in the next video.